Look closely at the 10-year-old girl, her hands bound by Japanese soldiers. Tears welled in her eyes, but she dared not cry out. Behind her stood the ruthless Japanese soldier, his gun against the girl's back, forcing her toward her brother. The girl's legs trembled, but she had no choice. She knew the bullets would explode if she stopped. Her brother, hiding behind Yen Shirho not far away, watched helplessly as the fuse on his sister, gritted his teeth and shouted for her to stop. But she could no longer hear him. Finally, his patience was broken, and he suddenly emerged from behind a rock and rushed towards his sister. But just as he was about to pounce on her, a gunshot pierced the air. The girl's body trembled violently, and blood gushed from his chest. He stared wide-eyed. As if before he could react, he collapsed in the bloody massacre. The Japanese soldiers had so cruelly murdered the little girl. In an attempt to gain information about the 8th Route Army, it turned out that not long ago, the Japanese invaders had invaded the village and committed all manner of atrocities. Only revenge could bring peace to his sister. He abruptly stood up, eyes blazing with rage, and with heavy steps, he trudged through the dense forest and over the hills. Finally, he spotted a Japanese artillery camp not far away, with numerous soldiers patrolling. He had only one plan in mind. He quickly dove into the brush, slinking like a Japanese soldier, silently approaching the camp's edge. Then, he dove into a deep pit, carefully observing the enemy's movements, searching for the best entry point. The clever boy, using the sound of artillery fire to mask his own, dodged a Japanese transporting ammunition with a single shot, then aimed at another one carrying ammunition on a cart and killed them with a single blow. The boy was calm, his shots precise, and the enemy fell before he even saw his shadow. He dove into another pit, but just then, a Japanese soldier spotted him. The boy aimed at the 2 closest Japanese soldiers, killing them both with a single shot before they could even react. His marksmanship was truly exceptional. The Japanese soldiers in the distance were stunned, too afraid to approach. So, from a distance, he took advantage and shot the boy in the shoulder. Thinking he'd been killed, they all dropped their guard and stood up to investigate. Seeing a group of Japanese soldiers closing in on him, the boy immediately pulled out a stray bullet and hurled it at the Japanese artillery shells. A massive explosion resounded like a dragon. Flames shot up into the sky, and the entire camp was instantly engulfed in flames. Shells exploded one after another, leaving the Japanese soldiers utterly devastated, their bodies and limbs scattered everywhere.